Hey everyone, it's me again, coming to you with another video that's completely random, because it's what I do. Now what I'm going to start up here is Armed Assault 2, which, I mean, if you've been subscribed to me for more than a couple weeks, that you probably already know that I play a lot of this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a mission, or in other words, I'm going to show you guys what the editor looks like, what you can do, and how awesome it is, pretty much. So I'm going to turn this off. That's going to be bright on the corner. I've decided to go with the camcorder in this one because setting up the microphone and the recording software and all that is just a bitch. And then when I go into the editor, I've got to sync it up and make sure it all matches properly. And to be honest with you, it's not really worth the hassle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the editor. Before I start, actually, I forgot to do this. I'm just going to make sure I have all the graphic settings up on high, because sometimes I turn them down for whatever reason. Everything's on high. It's good. Oh wait, I put the visibility up a bit more. There you go, that works. Okay. So here is the mission editor in Armed Assault. Looks very similar to the editor in Operation Flashpoint and the first Armed Assault game. It's pretty simple, you just click and drag, you can move around the map. You can either look at it in this sort of grid-like view, or you can add textures. I prefer the other view though, it's much easier to make out buildings and whatnot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly show you guys what you can do in this, the freedom that you have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself some sort of helicopter, that'd be cool. So, actually first I'll make myself, so I'll choose Blue 4, USMC, and I'll choose a pilot. So when I launch the match, I'm going to be playing as a pilot. So that's me right there. And right beside me, I'm going to set up a helicopter so I can just jump right in, show you guys this game. I won't choose something too overpowered. Just something fun. Where is it? I'm looking for the little bird. If you've seen Black Hawk Down, the movie, then you probably know what that is. I thought I had it, I guess I don't. I guess I'll just choose a Huey instead. Like the ones they use in Vietnam. Sorry, I watched too many movies. Chances are they probably never used Hueys in Vietnam. That's where I learn all my shit. Movies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, in this other town over here, I'm going to set up some insurgents. Maybe just a group of them. Insurgents and an infantry group. There they are, you can see them right there. You've got the officer and you've got 7 troops under his command. What I'll have them do is actually get them to move up and down this road. What you do is you select waypoint. You always select the officer. If you want to give a group of soldiers an order or a waypoint, you always select the officer. Otherwise, you know, if you give the order to just one of the troops, they can't issue that command onto anyone else because they're not commanding anyone. So you always select whoever's in charge of that group, and then you make it so they move over here. Make it so they move. Actually, they'll open fire and engage at will. So if they see enemy troops, they will fire. Limited speed, so they'll walk. And make it so their behaviour is, I think, safe. So when I come to attack them, they won't be expecting it. Perfect ambush. And I'll get them to cycle as well. So you set up another waypoint right next to their original spot and hit cycle. And what they'll actually do is, when they reach that part of the road over there, they'll walk back and they'll just keep cycling the command. So it's like they're guarding that road. They'll be sort of patrolling up and down. Okay, so Let's change the weather to sunny as well, because for some reason the default weather is cloudy. Why the developers did that, I don't know. Because the game looks like absolute shit when it's raining. Not a good way to show off your game, if you ask me. Okay, that should do it. Oh yeah, I set one more thing. I might move myself closer, because otherwise it's going to take me like 5 minutes to fly there, and I'm sure you guys have better things to do than watch me fly for hours. And just give me a waypoint so I know exactly which direction to go. That'll do. Then you hit preview. It loads up, takes a few seconds. Here we go. See, start as a pilot. Got my own Huey, no crew, just me, and a chopper. How cool is that? This is sort of, I mean, you can actually compare this to Gary's mod. It's like Gary's mod for military operations. Just give yourself whatever you want and just do whatever you want. Oh, that's right, you got the HUD as well, so you can like bring the HUD out. I tend to use it when I want to use rockets. Just like most games, you control the helicopter with the mouse. Control the rudders with the A and D key. At least that's what I have it set at. The default settings might be different. You can see the waypoint I set, that's where the enemy is. They're 600 meters away. Sorry, 800 meters. I can't read. I'm going to set my weapon to manual fire. And that's the town. You can see the road. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. That road right there. That's the road they should be walking down. So I'm going to quickly turn around. They would actually know, the AI would detect me here now, and they'd be taking cover and doing all that stuff, which is pretty cool. It doesn't take much scripting when you make these levels, and the AI usually sorts itself out. Makes the game pretty dynamic like that. Look at me, I can't even fly.
Disabling manual fire.
I wasn't meant to do that, but for some weird reason you can only zoom in. Well, at least I can only zoom in when I turn off manual fire, then turn it back on again. That's the road. Why can't I see anyone? Maybe they're going to ambush me instead. I don't see anyone. Ah, there's one guy. Damn, I missed. I got that guy. You know what?
Disabling manual fire.
I'm not playing around anymore. We use the rockets. See, that's pretty cool. Even though I gave them orders to patrol that road, as soon as they spotted me, they ran for the woods. Okay, so this is the spot they were in. I saw them. There they are. It's like that scene from Predator when Arnold Schwarzenegger's running through the bushes and all the explosions. Actually, it's nothing like that. What am I talking about? Ha 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 ha! I'm the Predator.
Switching to manual fire.
I think that's all of them. If the rockets themselves didn't hit them, I'm sure the blast wave would have taken them out. Yeah, they're all dead. Don't know if you can see it from there, but there's bodies everywhere. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the Armed Assault editor. It's pretty cool. If you're thinking about getting this game and you've been trying to find reasons to buy it, well, here's a pretty good reason. Plenty of replay value. I don't play very many military games, but this one here, it's different.